We're in today with the legendary R9 Fury X. This is a 2015 video card with 4000 shaders, 4000 megabytes of VRAM, 4000 bits bus width, and running at 1050 megahertz on the core clock and 500 megahertz on the memory clock. We're gonna pair it up with this i7-6950X with 10 cores and 20 threads. The best thing we can do for this video card is just jump in a couple of games and see how it holds. Let's go. I didn't want to push this game to the maximum because I want the video card to have a lot of FPS. I want to test this video card and I want to see how it's performing with normal FPS. There's a lot of options for me in this situation to see if I can push this game on higher quality. But first off, I want to, how should I say, to praise the video card. You know, there is a question that I have to ask here in the situation: what do you want to play with this video card? You know, because this is not new; it's 10 years old video card, and you have options like new games, old games. You know, depending on the zone, depending on what are you doing, you got an option to put something on this video card. You know, because there's a lot of things. The question is, will you play all games? I mean, you have the old library, so you can definitely play the old games with this, because 2015 was a great year for awesome games. Plus minus a couple of years in front, in the back, you had all kinds of opportunities for the GPU, you know, for the system itself too. But now you can actually see with normal details this video card, it's actually holding okay theoretically. There's not a lot of problems on pushing the game with nice FPS. It's got almost 90% load on the core, 30 degrees on the GPU score. It's holding okay-ish, but with normal details is like 3.1 gig of VRAM. It doesn't have a lot of VRAM, you know, only 4 gig of VRAM, but it's doing great here in this situation, and I like it. This is an example how you have to choose. GTA 5 is not new, it's the same. The original GTA 5, it's in the same year for the PC with this video card. So when this video card came out, GTA 5 for PC online came out too. So I think it was 1 or 2 years difference between the console and the PC. But regardless, it did well, you know, back in this video card. I'm 100% sure it was an innovation, it was powerful, and everything would have been fantastic for the games from that year, you know. But do you want to play some games with this that are newish? Yeah, you can, but it all depends on what you want to put, because it opens up like another list of questions that, okay, let's say I want to play some new games, you know, and I have this video card and I don't want to sell it, you know. You got this video card for free. You managed to squeeze in a deal, you know, with this. What do I do with this video card? Because 10 years old video card, you know. So if you put it with new games, you're gonna have problems. Theoretically, this is not a new game, but it's got RTX options, so it will be almost a new game, you know. I don't want to put new games, seriously. For me, it's not today's team, it's about old games, you know. So I managed to put a couple of newish games on this video card, and it did okay-ish, you know. So I think in the description I will leave the link for the video card where I tested other games. But today I'm focusing on the left side, you know, to try to find as many games as possible that are older, you know, or not older, you know, age appropriate. This type of video card managed to age really well. It's a very awesome video card apparently, and is doing great, you know, hundreds of FPS until now. Can I put more details? 100%. Look at this. You know, it shows you that the video card is capable of delivering nice FPS, you know. Can put more FPS, more quality, use VSync and averaging really nice FPS. But in this situation with this game, yeah, definitely in the right direction. The biggest test for a video card like this is to just jump into Grand Theft Stutter and see if it's stuttering. The quality is spot on with the game. It's doing exactly what I'm asking, you know, on maximum details with 1440p. 1440p with this video card and this game. The hard drive itself, the SSD, cannot cope how much this game is asking. But it's got the FPS, it's got like 79 FPS on average. Not gonna lie, the game is doing a fantastic job. It's delivering the FPS, you know, with this hardware. This video card is being utilized in this case with 90-100% load in some cases. It's okay, you know, it doesn't have any problems. Temperature wise, I'm actually surprised that it's holding like this, but it's an IO cooler, so yeah, I can't say nothing bad about it because it does exactly what it needs to do, you know, cool the GPU. 43 degrees for a video card like this with this type of performance, maximum details, 1440p, 78 FPS on average in Grand Theft Starter. Come on, this is actually adequate. Funny thing is only 1.7 gig of VRAM it's utilized. I mean, it doesn't use a lot of VRAM. 1 gig of VRAM processed, 46 FPS on minimal and 30 on 1%. So it's doing a decent amount of performance. System wise, I have no problem. 8.5 gig of system RAM with 20% load on the CPU side. All right, so in this situation with this R9, apparently here you can see that it's got nice performance. Not a big problem, you know. There is options for you if when it comes to a video card like this, you know. I like this performance, you know. I think it will be really nice to put all the games like this, you know. If I get this type of performance all the time, I will say thank you. Fallout, on the other hand, is working really nice with this video card. There's no problem here on utilizing this hardware with 1440p and maximum details. This is the type of game that I need to put on this video card because it's working really nice. It's got nice constant FPS, doesn't stress it. Look at it, 60 FPS on average. It doesn't have any problems, you know. This is one of those situations in which I would like to be all day. It's working really nice, and this is the only thing that matters. I don't have a lot of utilization on the VRAM. You can actually see it's working okay with the video card. Only 2 gig of VRAM allocated and 1.6 process. It's holding okay-ish in this situation, and I think this is the most important thing, because if I want to play the game, I need to understand how it's performing with an older game, you know. This video card, I mean, it was made for this, you know. So there is 2 ways that I can look at this, you know. If I have this video card tomorrow, I have to understand that this video card has forced drivers like Nemes, but it's taking out that crossfire. So if, for instance, is tomorrow I'm playing this game, I'm thinking, do I need Nemes drivers? Well, it depends. If I want to put another video card like this in Crossfire, then I have to keep the old drivers. Drivers is very important because it makes the whole thing, the whole experience good. In this case, you can see that is working really nice. There is no problem on getting the game running with this video card. So yeah, all in all, I can say this is very adequate. But if I want to double the video card, because I can use 2 video cards here, there is no problem on getting this game with 2 GPUs. I can make this game run like with, what, let's say 50% load on the GPU score. I will use them, because even if I have 2 of them here on the wattage, is gonna be not too much because it's splitting the load and it's gonna work really nice. I'm gonna activate how should I say, power efficiency. Now I think I have it disabled in MS Afterburner, but all in all, I can say it's doing a fantastic job, this, you know. So there is a possibility that you can have nice efficiency in this case. So yes, I have to choose between new drivers and old drivers, because that is the end game in this situation. With 1 video card you can play the game, you know. You got Nemes drivers, you're gonna force new drivers, and it's gonna be okay. With 2 video cards you have to stick with older drivers because you want to play with older games that are compatible with Crossfire, you know. It's a bit of how shall I say, juggling in between, but there's not a lot of how shall I say, hassle in between, you know. I managed to put on 1440p this game with maximum details, and I want to see how it's performing. This Euro Truck Simulator is working really nice with this. It's got nice performance. It's got 2.3 gig of VRAM allocated here with 1.9 process. It's not bad. It's an adequate performance from this, and it's doing exactly what I want. 49 degrees, it's not that bad on the temperature. I think I have to open a window here, make the ambient temperature good, because it's getting to 25 degrees in the room. Well, it's got 420 watts consumption from the whole thing. It's being utilized a little, you know. So I will take this as a big W, because it's almost there. 1.2 volts, this is good, and 53% fan speed. Very interesting to see this running like this. To have 88 FPS on average with the Fury in this game with 1440p with maximum details, I will say it's not bad. On the system side, I don't have any problems. I got like 7-10% load on the CPU with 9.4 gig of system RAM. System is okay, it's doing its job. I think having a different type of performance, I mean a different type of CPU with different type of performance is gonna be not a lot of influence, you know, on the gameplay. Still gonna have similar averages here. The only thing is important here if it's worth it to have a video card like this, you know. Do you want a video card with HBN, you know, because if tomorrow something happens, it's very hard to repair it. I like it. I like this idea of this video card because it's running really nice with the right games, on the right resolution, right performance, you know. Everything is good when you align everything together, you know, the games with the video card and the system, you know. This is one thing that I noticed in the city. It's kind of weird to see this performance. They're like 53, 54 FPS. Did they put a Tesla car in this game? Wow, interesting. Dude, they are updating the game a lot. I feel like I'm driving in a city with this. Seriously. The game, it's very insane. I have to play this a little more. It's demanding in the city with this video card. Got like 3.5 gig of VRAM now utilized. And yeah, it's being utilized. Like 65 FPS on average. Not bad, but yeah, I will definitely love to get more performance from this. I'm Batman. Seriously, this video card is Batman. 4040p maximum details, and look how it's performing. Dude, this is insane. I got 90 FPS here. Let's see what we got. Nice utilization, 3.7 gig of VRAM utilized. It's holding okay theoretically, and there is no problem on getting this video card with nice performance. Not gonna lie, this is actually adequate. Nice gliding, nice performance, temperature is good because this is an IO, doesn't have any problems on this. Quality wise, performance, working really nice. 3.7 allocation and 3 gig of VRAM processed. On the system side, I got like 15 to 20% load on the CPU side. It's going okay with 49 degrees on this. It's not bad, you know, but I wish I had more utilization. It shows me that the GPU and the CPU is doing the job. But in this case, got like 12.4 gig of system RAM used. The MS is flat. There is not a lot of spikes, you know, so everything is flat in this occasion, and really like this performance this video card is offering here. This idea of gliding and going everywhere, it's kind of magnificent. Quality wise, lights, performance, maximum details, holding okay. Do I like it? Yes. Do I want to play the game like this? Yes. Does it look nice? Yes. Does it hold 1440p? Yes. Do I need 400 watts in the winter? Seriously, 400 watts is not ideal, but it does make a little hit in this case. What do you want more from a video card? I mean, you can play the newish games, but if you want to play nice games, you have to put this on your video card, and it's gonna work really nice. 1440p with maximum details. I want to say it one more time and I'm done, you know. Look how many FPS. 85 FPS on average. I mean, the 90 is maximum, but yeah, you can actually understand that this is kind of good. Man, this idea of this game running like this, it's unbelievable. In Watch Dogs with 1440p and maximum details, I have no standing chance. Look at this. What the heck is going on here? I put everything on maximum and I don't think I have playable FPS. 3.9 gig of VRAM allocated and 3.3 processed. 99%, 100% load on the video card score. I want to see how it's performing here, then I'm going to slap it to low details and see how it's going there. I like this, you know, the game has a nice quality, and I think if you have a powerful video card, it's actually a nice game to play on this, seriously. With this type of quality, I would say, you know what, is good, because with newer video card it's going to be much easier to actually achieve playable FPS. This is an old video card, 10 years old video card, and apparently cannot cut it. I think it needs more than 4 gig of VRAM, and that is the only problem here. 4 gig, I don't think it's going to do similar performance. I don't even know what it. So with one video card is playable if you put it on low details. I had almost double the performance with 2 of them, and I think that was the only thing that managed to help there, but not on the VRAM side. You know, I think on the core side managed to help a little. This is a very interesting concept on 2 video cards like this in Crossfire. I'm actually surprised. I'm gonna put a link in the description so you can see the benchmark there with the Watch Dogs in Crossfire, because it's kind of interesting. But overall, I can say that on low detail is gonna do wonders. Let's try. Look at this. Hopefully everything is gonna be now okay. I put it on low details. It's very surprising that he managed to swap instantly, and he's got like 60 FPS now. It's good. 3.8 gig of VRAM allocated and 3 gig of processed. It's working really nice. I like the game, how it looks and how it's working. You know, see the mechanics and how it's vaulting and how it's... Look at that. If I want to jump over the car, see? Look at that. How nice is the mechanics of the game. Seriously. This, you may think it's bad, but it's actually a good game. Seriously. Look at this. I'm going to go and jump over the bins. Let's see. Look at that. I can stand on the bins, yeah? This is fantastic, man. This is actually cool to see. Watch Dogs, apparently in this situation it's okay with low details, not with maximum. But I think that if you put the right conditions for this, it's gonna do what? Oh, low. I like it with low details. Apparently it's on the spot with it. I got 3.9, 3.7. Look at that, it's very volatile, the allocation on the VRAM, but it stays around 3 gig of VRAM processed, and it's kind of good. Even on low details the game looks okay, so you can actually see it's averaging really nice. So I think changing the resolution to 1080p, it will be advantageous for me, and it's going to distress the whole thing. But on 1440p with low details, it's not that bad, you know. But I got 470 watts consumption from this. This is a lot, man, seriously. 470, nearly 500 watts. Insane. Even the CPU is not being utilized. I got like 34% load, 35% load on the CPU, and 13.6 gig of system RAM. Nice. Another game that is putting this video card on the wall with 1440p with everything on ultra, and I got like 3.4 gig of VRAM allocated. 2.6 process is holding okay theoretically with this combination. You can actually see the video card is got almost the power in order to deliver the performance. Maybe this resolution is too much, but the quality shows that the video card is almost there on touching the performance, you know, the 60 FPS, the magic number for this. This is a very good video card, but the problem is the price. Is it worth having a video card like this? Is it efficient? Wattage consumption 400, nearly 500 watts consumption. You crazy with this video card, with this computer. Look at this, I got like 30-40 FPS. I have to put the preset not on ultra, maybe medium details or something if I want to maintain this resolution. I can go on 1080p, the quality is going to be okay theoretically with ultra details, but ideal would be to have efficiency in this case. Use VSync, medium details, 1080p, and distress the whole thing in order to not have hundreds of wattage consumption to play this game. It's not very advantageous. It's good that I have this game and I can test it with this video card, because this is the appropriate game for this video card, but I have to adjust it in such a way that it gives me the right performance. Quality, performance, everything needs to be adjusted. You have to make a bespoke setup there and everything will be okay. But in this situation, yeah, efficiency, it's almost out of the window if you are putting this video card to the wall, because it's very demanding. You got 53 degrees from an IO, that pump it's heating up seriously soon. So I will never put this video card like this with this amount of quality and resolution. I have to trade one off, either the resolution or the quality. So yeah, is it possible? 100% load on the core. I have to lower it just a little. 90% will be ideal. All I can say, with everything turned on at maximum, the game looks fantastic and there's a lot of options for it. This is a game that needs to be played on this video card. Seriously, look at this. 1440p with maximum details. This is good. Good quality, nice performance. Everything is good here with this video card. 3.1 gig of VRAM allocated. It's utilizing this whole video card properly, and you need a good power supply in order to make this computer run. Look at this, 2.3 gig of VRAM process. I mean, if you're interested on playing the game with this video card, you can, you know, on 1080p, lower quality, you're gonna get more FPS, and maybe you can use VSync in order to get the right FPS and lower the power consumption. I mean, the video card, even though it's on 100% load, I got 410 watts consumption from this. Is doing okay-ish. I got the right performance that I need for the... On the CPU side, I got like 15% load on the CPU. You can't play the game with this on maximum details. Do I want to? Ideal for me, my scenario will be with medium details. Definitely, we need to jump in War Thunder and see how it's performing with 1440p and maximum details. This is going to be very interesting. The video card itself, it's very powerful, and I think it's going to do wonders in here. 3.5 gig of VRAM allocated and 2.7 process. Come on. Ooh, that's a nice hit. This is how it needs to be done. Look at them. Come on here. Come on out. Tank destroyed. I want that. Air battle. I can go in the air. Come on, hold my tank. Seriously. 100 FPS in this occasion with this video card in the air. 3.5 gig of VRAM. Another tank. I love this. Seriously. Whoa, this is such a cool performance in the air. Not gonna lie, this is actually adequate. 440 watts consumption from this. Not bad. It's holding okay-ish. and I think that the most important thing is to maintain this. I think limiting the FPS to 60 will help me, and I think that's the most important thing here ever, to have the best average here on the FPS and not stress the video card. There's a lot of people who doesn't care about wattage. If that one is the only thing that I have to complain, because wattage size is not very efficient, this video card, you know, can actually see the specs are good, you know. So for older titles, if you have a good pump, you know, I don't know how efficient is the pump. I don't know how much it's gonna hold. I don't know nothing about it, you know. So I think that if you use it every day, you're gonna ruin the life of it, you know. You're gonna consume the pump and the whole I/O. That's what I think, you know. If that is the reason, I think, yeah, it's a valid reason, you know, not to get a video card like this. If you get it only for enthusiast level, it's worth it, because you know, it's a very unique video card. But I think a Nano and a normal Fury will be much better, because it doesn't depend on that I/O. I think that if you know how to fix it, it's worth it. But yeah, I don't know, it's kind of it's very interesting, this topic, you know, how it's assembled. Maybe you can refurbish it. I don't want to quit on the video card, because it's a fantastic piece of hardware, you know. It's part of the history, you know. You got a specific unique video card, you know, that you cannot confuse it. It's I don't know how to explain it, seriously. It's unique. In my books, it's unique. It's performing really well, and it's got a lots of negative sides, you know, warranty and pumps, and how much is going to be alive with this video card. But until it's alive, it managed to perform really nice. And in the future, I want to put more old games, and I think it's gonna do wonders there. Still the same 1440p maximum details, and I think I'm gonna get, with older games, I'm gonna get more efficiency. That is the only thing that I'm curious now. All I can say, it did fantastic today, and can say nothing bad about it. That's it. If you can find one cheap, it's worth it. If not, let it go. Get one with a fan that doesn't require that doesn't give you stress on the pump. If you have any suggestion for this video card or for the system, leave a comment, smash that like button, and I will see you very soon.